She had posted on her social media that, "It is with sadness that I am announcing that I and Philippe de Haze are parting ways after a very successful partnership. The wins started getting less and less and titles were non-existent. She felt, as many players do, that her coach and she had to split. It was a few years ago in 2017 that she picked up de Haze after getting into a lackluster performance level of 2 years with former coach Vladimir Platnik. She hired de Haze for Moscow and had worked with him in her teens. It was under de Haze's coaching that he became an almost as bigger name as hers with his on-court coaching antics and one-liners like a comedian. It was during the final of the Kremlin Cup that he described Kasatkina as the Russian wall, and his spirit drove her to come up with stinging strategies to win the title over Ons Jabeur 2-6, 7-6, 6-4 as well as other difficult opponents. This new season for Kasatkina proved challenging already, as her warm-up tournaments had fizzled with her and partner Anett Kontaveit losing at the Brisbane International in the round of 16, and in singles, Kasatkina bowed at the Sydney International to Alexandra Sasnovich in straight sets. When the Australian Open came, she didn't do well against Switzerland's Tima Baksinski, as she had gotten the victory and with the last set being a bagel. It was the Dubai Duty-Free Championships that the Russian did go to the second round before losing a fierce duel with Sonia Kenin. Kasatkina might have started to feel that she needed some readjustment as far back as last year's Indian Wells, where the now reigning #1 Naomi Osaka won the title away from the Russian. Kenin was again the winner over her at the last Miami event. Some games were good, but the consistent losses were hitting the spunk out of Kasatkina as she experienced defeats at Charleston, Stuttgart, Madrid, Italy and the French Open, where her journey ended at the quarterfinal with a victory from Sloane Stephens. It was a long time coming, but Kasatkina found her range and groove back at the Kremlin Cup when her now former coach de Haze used the Russian wall technique to inspire and sparked her into winning the title over Jabeur. Since then it's been 4 hard months with no titles and only going deep into the quarterfinals of a few tournaments. Daria Kasatkina's drop out of the top 10, now ranked no. 14 in the WTA Tour, is enough for her to say enough. She doesn't want to sink anymore and wants to have control over those hard, tough opponents with victories or going deep in tournaments. She might have fallen a bit, but finding her groove takes determination and maybe a slightly new mantra that she has to find. Will it be another coach that may be able to discover her winning styles that were hidden, or be it going solo for a while is the answer? Whatever it takes, she's willing and needs to resurface her energy and style again to start seeing those consistent victories once more.